So I don't think people understand that in order to get something that you've never had, in order to be something that you've never been, it's going to require you to do something that you've never done. And you're going to have to be crazy. Like, literally, the more successful you become, the more crazy you have to be. And when I say crazy, it's not like you're a crazy person, but you literally have to be willing to do things that most people look at you and be like, that's not gonna work, or you're a fool, or how is that, how do you think you can pull that off? When you start moving like that and people are starting to look at you like, what the hell are you doing? That's how you know you're moving in the direction that you're supposed to move in. You don't want to move in the same direction as everybody else. If everybody else is going down this way, I mean, if you want to be regular and you want to be basic, then fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, if that's what you want for your life, go for it. But if you know that you are worth more than that and you're divine and you were called for something special, baby, you got to go the other way. Sometimes it's scary. Sometimes it's emotional. Sometimes, you don't know if you're going to make it out. You're literally operating in the dark. You're literally walking by faith. And it's like, I now understand that whole walk by faith and not by sight thing in a whole new way, baby. Let me tell you. Because when I was driving 22 hours away, all the way from Kansas City to LA in a vehicle that honestly didn't even qualify to be on the road. My vehicle, it's an older, SUV, and engine light is on and transmission slipping. But you know what? Spirit told me go for it. And it was scary because I'm like, you really want me to drive all the way from Kansas City to LA with a bad transmission? Like, I actually, the day before I was getting ready to go, I had canceled everything. But while I was dreaming that night, God kept telling me to go. So I said, you know what? I packed everything back up again. I put it in my car and I just left, and I didn't think about it until I was on the road. And then I got so scared. Just imagine driving 22 hours. And then, not to mention, y'all, I didn't have heat in my, I didn't have air in my car. So I've said all that to say this. When I came down here, my first thought was to get a job, to get my CNA transferred over. And something just told me that, like, no, like, don't do that. Like, and I was just like, but how I'm going to survive? How I'm going to make it? What am I going to do? And Spirit was just telling me, don't go backwards. All I kept hearing was, don't go backwards, don't go backwards. But the thing is, I'm used to being comfortable. Like, I'm used to having everything set up. I'm used to having a game plan. I'm used to, like, being very strategic about my life. But I've also realized that that same game plan, that same being strategic, and that same trying to be comfortable literally was the very thing that kept me blocked, and it slowed me down and it stopped me from reaching my highest potential. Sometimes you really got to do some crazy things in order to get to where you need to be. But I said all that to say this. When I just looked at my Instagram, there is at least 20 people, dance moms, that are like ready to enroll their child in my program that I don't even have a location for yet. That is crazy. Like, to move to a whole different state, whole different environment, and literally just trust that God's gonna work it out for you. And now here it is. Everything is literally in place to where I got dance students already. I don't even know their names. I don't even know the parents' names, but I already have dance students literally because I was willing to jump. So are you jumping in your life? Are you doing the things that, God is asking you to do? Are you too afraid to do what you're supposed to do? Are you being obedient? Are you following the call? Or are you just being afraid? Are you just being nervous? Are you what? Like, what are you doing? So whatever it is, I just want to encourage you to go for it. You get one life to jump. To jump as big as you can jump. When you get older and you in your rocking chair and you rocking and you thinking about your life and you thinking about everything that you accomplished, and you want to be proud, you want to be excited, you want to be honored, you want to really feel like, I did that, I lived that life, and whatever that means for you. But just know I believe in you and I love you and I am so proud, so proud of the person that you are becoming. You look amazing. You're doing great. Keep up the good work. As always, bye.